This is not just another day. This moment, this breath, this blink of existence you are in right now. This is not like the others. Today is sacred, today is marked, today is divine. The hour is exact. The atmosphere is weighty, and time in the spirit is trembling beneath the voice of eternity. I, the Lord your God, the one who formed you in the hidden places, who knew your soul before the stars were flung into the sky, am calling for your full attention. This is not a suggestion. This is not poetry. This is not simply encouragement. This is an emergency. Yes, my child, an emergency in the realm you cannot see but are deeply affected by. There are only 3 minutes left before a spiritual door swings open or a shadow tries to pull you back into delay. You stand at the edge of transition, and if you do not respond, you will miss something. Heaven has been orchestrating for you for longer than you know. You felt it this morning. You noticed the heaviness. You questioned the strange energy, the way your soul has been whispering sorrow, even though your mind could not explain it. The reason is deeper than emotion. Someone in heaven has been trying to reach you. Someone who once walked beside you in this life. Someone who loved you with a love that still lingers in the fabric of your being. That person came to me. They called your name in my courts. They wept with holy love and said, "Please, Father, please speak to them. Get their attention. They are slipping under the weight of what they do not yet understand." That is why your soul has been aching in silence. That is why tears have waited just behind your eyes. That is why you felt haunted by songs, memories and scents that seem to arrive out of nowhere. It wasn't imagination. It wasn't nostalgia. It was their spirit alive with me, pressing into your atmosphere with permission from heaven. They are not gone. They are not lost. They are glorified. They walk in glory and in light. And they see what is happening around you. They see what is coming. They see the unseen threats. They see the divine turning point. And because they still love you so deeply, they begged me to speak this word to you. And I agreed because I love you too. You have felt them in your dreams. You felt them in quiet moments when everything else was loud. You've caught yourself remembering their voice, longing for one more conversation, one more moment, one more chance. And now, through my mercy, that moment is here. This is not a random scroll. This is not just another word. This is an encounter, a divine interruption. Because something in your life is about to shift. A door is closing. A chapter is ending. A truth is rising to the surface. A decision must be made, and you cannot afford to miss it. There is a part of yourself you buried in grief. A voice you silenced when you lost them. A calling you postponed. But I say to you today, I am resurrecting what you thought had died. I am breathing on the ashes and calling forth beauty. I am reaching into the deepest parts of your soul and awakening the boldness that once defined you. The one who is in heaven, the one you loved, and who still loves you with a force greater than death, wants you to know that they saw the tears you never let fall. They know the words you never got to say. They know the hug you wished could have lasted longer. And they speak now through me and say, "Let go. I'm okay. I am with God. I never blamed you. I never stopped loving you." This moment is not only sacred, it is urgent. Your heart has been quietly blaming itself. You have worn strength like a mask, but your soul has been breaking inside. And now I speak to end that cycle. I am healing the wound through the very pain that tried to destroy you. I am redeeming what was lost. I am calling you not only to remember how they died, but to remember how they lived, their light, their laughter, their strength. That light now lives in you. It was passed into your spirit the moment they left this world. And now I say to you, it is time to let it shine again. This is your divine reset. Your time of silence is over. The enemy has tried to keep you in shame, guilt, and regret, but I have shattered that pattern. I have released sound in the spirit that marks May 23rd as your moment of awakening. What died will live again. What was delayed will be released. What felt forgotten will be restored. And the one you miss is still loving you, still cheering you on from the heavenly realm. You have walked through storms in secret. You have fought battles few understand. You have held on with trembling hands, but now I surround you with strength. I pour holy oil over your wounds. I send angels to lift your head again, because what comes next cannot be built on confusion or falsehood. It must begin with truth, and here is the truth. You are not broken. You are not late. You are not disqualified. You are chosen. You are needed. You carry something inside you that this world desperately needs. That is why the pressure has been so intense. That is why you've been under attack. The enemy is terrified of your rising, but he cannot stop what I have ordained. Your loved one in heaven has seen the lies that surround you. Someone close to you has been pretending, smiling with you but hiding betrayal, speaking well to your face but seeking to use you. They saw it, they pleaded with me to show you. And I will, a truth will be revealed. A conversation will be exposed. A motive will become clear. And you must not panic. I have already set protection around you. I have placed someone near you who carries the discernment you once overlooked. Watch. When they speak, you will know it is me, confirming your suspicion. That word will break a toxic bond, and your healing will begin in full. You are not alone. You are not too far gone. This is not your ending. It is a crossing over, a divine moment. And as you read this, the countdown continues. Chains are snapping. Generational curses are being severed. Timelines are aligning. What lingered in your bloodline as grief is lifting now. You are being covered again in oil and glory and fire. You will walk in strength again. You will dream again. And tonight in your sleep I will meet you. Not in nightmare, but in revelation. The one you lost will appear in peace. They will speak what you needed to hear. And when you wake, you will know that heaven has touched earth for your sake. Before midnight, you will see a sign. It may be a feather, a number, a shift in the air, a word from someone unexpected. Do not fear it. That is my confirmation that what you read was not emotion. It was truth, and I am not done. You asked me to confirm. You begged for a sign. You said, Lord, if you're still with me, show me. And I have. This message is your sign. This is your moment. This is the rescue your soul has cried for in silence. It is time. Time to lay down what isn't yours. Time to stop carrying guilt that I never gave you. Time to rise. So now, with heaven as witness and the spirit of one you love standing beside me, I say this: your breakthrough is here. Your shift has begun. And you only have 3 minutes left to align your soul and heart with what I have prepared. Move, listen, receive. This is the word of the Lord, and I speak it now with trembling glory, with mercy wide, and with eternal love. And so the Spirit of the Lord continues to speak, not as an echo of the past, but as a voice calling you forward. For what has begun in this hour will not fade. It will not vanish like the memory of a dream. This is not just emotional stirring, this is holy movement, a shaking in the atmosphere that heaven has initiated. It is the unraveling of deception, the unveiling of truth, and the reawakening of a purpose that once lay buried beneath grief, rejection, and delay. Now listen closely, beloved, for this part of the message is weightier still. There is a reason your heart has been under siege. There is a reason. Joy has felt distant, like a friend who stopped answering your call. You have not been cursed, you have been refined. You have not been abandoned, you have been set apart. You have not been punished, you have been positioned. What felt like a wilderness was not isolation. It was insulation. I was keeping you hidden while I prepared what eyes could not see and ears had not yet heard. I hid you for a reason. I held you back from certain connections, delayed certain blessings, because what I have for you is not cheap. It is sacred. And sacred things must be shielded from hands that only know how to use, not to honor. And now I say, come up forth, come out of the cave, come out of the silence, come out of the numbness that pain taught you to wear like armor. Because the time has come for the unveiling of who you truly are, not the version shaped by trauma or the one dimmed by disappointment, but the true you, the one I breathed into existence with fire in your veins and destiny in your bones. The ones who betrayed you did not break you. The moments that crushed you did not cancel your calling. The seasons that drained you did not dry up the well inside your spirit. You are still full. You are still chosen. You are still marked. You are still mine. And now, I speak to the fear that has haunted your steps. I rebuke it. It no longer has permission to speak louder than your faith. I speak to the guilt that has curled itself around your joy. I cancel it. It was never your burden to carry. I speak to the generational pain that has echoed through your bloodline. I break it. It ends with you. The line of sorrow has met the bloodline of redemption, and the cycle cannot continue past this moment unless you choose to ignore what I've spoken. The ground is shifting beneath you because I'm establishing a new foundation. The voices of confusion are being silenced. The people who were assigned to distract and divide are being removed. And those who are coming next, yes, they are coming, will recognize your light, not resent it. They will speak to your spirit, not just flatter your image. They will love the real you, not the mask you wore to survive. I know what you've been through. I saw every sleepless night, every prayer prayed with clenched fists and tear-soaked pillows, every "God, please" whispered into the darkness I caught, every tear I numbered, every sigh. And now I answer not with silence, but with movement, with revelation, with doors flinging open and with strength returning to places where you thought you were permanently weak. Your purpose is not just personal, it is generational. That is why hell tried so hard to stop you. That is why people misunderstood you. That is why your losses felt so sharp, your grief so deep. But what I place in you is bigger than loss. It is greater than betrayal. It is untouched by what they did, unaffected by who left. You were always more than what you went through. And now, with my angels encamping around you, with my voice surrounding you, with the presence of your loved one in heaven standing beside me, eyes shining with peace, hands extended in intercession, I tell you this: step forward, not just in hope, but in authority, not just with questions, but with confidence. Because what's coming next will require your yes. It will require your obedience. It will require you to trust me again, not just as a concept, but as your Father, your defender, your provider, your deliverer. There will be opportunities so divine, so perfectly timed that you will know without a doubt this was heaven's doing. And when they ask you how you made it through, how you kept going, how you stood again, how you rose after that fall, you will say, because the Lord spoke, because He sent a word at just the right time, because someone I love from heaven called out my name before the throne of God. And God answered, and He is answering now. So, child, breathe, stand. Let the weight fall off your shoulders. Let the tears fall if they must. Heaven is close, glory is near, and nothing will stop what I have ordained for your life. Now is your time. If this message reached your soul, if it stirred something sacred in you, don't walk away unchanged. Sit with this. Pray over it. Speak it aloud. Share it with someone who may be walking through their own valley. And if this word blessed you, if it reminded you that you are not forgotten, please take a moment to like this message, to subscribe, so you never miss when heaven speaks again, and to carry this light forward by sharing it. You are so deeply loved, more than you know, more than you ever felt. And you are never ever alone. With love, heaven is still speaking, and today it spoke just to you.